The last time I considered doing a video where I talked to you about my top 5 hip-hop songs, I ended up making a playlist of over 100 tracks, which I'll link to down below, which is just different hip-hop songs that I've really loved over the years. I'll link you to Bing's video as well, where he started talking about his. His are more from a production point of view though, I feel. And mine are more, again, the things that they make me feel and the experiences with the songs. So, here we go. Osmosis deals with the alcoholic father in a conversational tone, utilising beverage-based wordplay throughout to truly emphasise quite how difficult and dangerous it is living with a parent who's gone off the rails and lost their way somewhat. This is the first introduction I got from Sims. He was part of a bigger collective, and this has just always been a standout track for me. The instrumental was really, really nice. I've loved the chorus for it. The way he goes about discussing with his father how his condition is affecting the family as well as himself, mixing metaphors and adding different types of wordplay based on alcohol and other such things, is very refreshing. It's a very good way to tell a story. It's very direct. It reminds you of the impacts that your actions can have on other people, and it's just a really nice feel. Porcelain is completely produced by Tone Deaf. He sings on it, he raps on it, he wrote it. He's part of QN5. In fact, I think he's probably the person that runs QN5. It talks about love and fragility, making yourself vulnerable and being prepared to deal with those kind of pains. It talks about the way that he's going back to find the girl that he thought that he loved whilst he was at school, only to realise that it was her popularity that he wanted her for. And the way that he delivers lines, his vast vocabulary, and the pace that he can go at, the way that he sounds good singing or just rapping slowly or talking or going at any kind of speed is just really, really something that I've always loved. His polysyllabic rhyme scheme, the way that he's jumping back and forth between words, the way that he writes, very conversational at times but also very loaded lines. It's always been something that I've enjoyed about his music, and there's a whole album called The Archetype which is full of things like that. He also did a track called Optimist which sampled Jason Mraz's Life is Wonderful. In that track he's talking about the fact that if you never believed you'd succeed, you wouldn't have tried at all, and I find that that's a nice little message to have in the back of your mind. Just, you know, if you want to keep on going, you might as well have stuff like that happening. But yeah, I like how he talks about the past and how confronting it usually shows that it's not actually as big and significant as it seemed. You can sit down and you can look at all the different things that are happening, and you can realise that, you know, it's not actually all that bad. A lot of the things that happened to you when you were a kid, everyone else has forgotten about, and it's haunting you, but you can just let it go and you get that weight off your shoulder and you move on. The next track is going to be a song called Whooha by Busta Rhymes, which I remember my next door neighbour Kofi bought on vinyl, and we would play at all the barbecues in '96. His delivery on songs is incredible. He just jumps and runs with it. He has as much fun as he can. He's very much a driving personality to put on a track, and Whooha is him just starting a party. It's just start the party and let's go from there. It had a really nice dark beat to it. It wasn't too complicated. It was something that you could easily just bop your head to and have fun and not be worried about what was happening. I feel like a lot of people miss that kind of a thing when they're thinking about their favourite songs. To follow that on, I'd say House of Pain's Jump Around. The production is not that complex, but it's the song that as soon as it plays, everyone in the club feels safe to know that they can go and dance stupidly to it, because who cares? All you have to do is jump up and get down. Jump, 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 jump. You know, it's fun. It's just fun. And for me, a lot of rap tracks need to be fun, because if I just went with a rap track that snapped back, blah, 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 whatever, you might not enjoy it so much. Sure, it's nice to go back and listen to a song and you find a new hidden meaning that you didn't realise was there, or you start to notice an extra bit of the delivery that kind of pushes you a bit further. But that's not always necessary. My fifth track is going to be Soldier by Eminem, which I think was the standout track on his third commercial album. It had this really, angry feel to it. And it just, every other line, every other word just rhymed and went with it. Never was a thug, just infatuated with guns. Never was a gangster till I graduated with one and got... it just goes, and it goes, and Eminem's always been able to do that kind of stuff. He's just it's like he wakes up in the morning and looks at toast and boasts about how he could coast away to the whatever. He just looks at everything and it just becomes aggressive and fast and dynamic and just... And that's what he goes for. You know, that's his thing. It makes him happy, it makes us happy, kind of. I mean, it's got worse over the years, but then you hear things like Rap God where, as an actual track, it's not that great. But what he's able to do on the track is pretty incredible. You know, hopefully one day he'll stop being a homophobe and we can all actually like him that little bit more. But at the moment, that's a bit of a deal breaker. So I hope you like this video. You can do all of the things that people ask you to do, the thumbs, subscribe, like thing. You can just leave me comments. What are your 5 favourite things? You can go and watch Bing's video, which will be over there, probably. I might put another video here, but I haven't decided what yet. So, have fun. I'm John. Bye!